A hero is someone who has given his or her life for someone or something bigger than oneself. Now, the hero that I'm talking about plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, or at least played for the Memphis Grizzlies. Dillon Brooks, the only superhero in the league who was able to take all the heat and attention away from Ja Morant with his antics off the court and put it all on himself. Dillon Brooks was able to take the weight off that organization and carry it on his shoulders. And how does the organization, how does the fan base, and how does the whole entire NBA treat him? Like an outcast, like a bum, like a scrub, like a player that has no heart. Granted, 99% of it, he did it to himself, especially with the way Dillon Brooks would talk that talk, act that act, but then be selective when it comes to the media presentations, when it comes to the conversations. Whenever he caught too much heat, he backed away. He faded away. He thought he was Batman at a certain point, but realized, I can't do both. I can't do both. The superhero, the Superman that we all needed, at times would hang up his cape against the wall, look out the window and say, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna keep going. I don't think I could save everybody. That was so poetic and beautiful. Y'all need to appreciate this. With that, I got a little theory. Me and Adam Silver, we communicate from time to time, and he shot me sort of a cryptic message the night the Lakers won. And it was along the lines of, even though the Grizzlies lost and everyone's hating Dillon Brooks at the moment, I'm happy that Ja Morant is able to breathe a lot easier. Which was a bit strange. The Grizzlies just lost. Ja Morant, of course, is a superstar and he's competitive, the whole entire team. And you would think the Grizzlies would want to win and that would be the focus. But it had me thinking, I'm like, damn, what does Adam Silver mean by this? Ever since the playoffs started and Dillon Brooks has put the weight of the world on his shoulders, everybody's forgotten about Ja Morant's off the court antics, which is fantastic. Of course, the playoff, we want to be strictly basketball at times. We don't want to delve too deep into, okay, now what's he doing for breakfast? Like, what is he waking up? Is he trying to punch other kids? Is he trying to punch other 17-year-olds? Is he trying to look for beef in the streets? How many straps does he own? All of that erased. Dillon Brooks rose from the ashes of the Memphis Grizzlies like a phoenix, breathed some life into the team, and held them close enough to where Ja Morant, whatever happened, I don't even know what happened. He was suspended for what? He got treatment. I don't even remember, because the only thing I vividly remember is the fact that if someone doesn't drop 40 points on me, I can't respect them. That's a hell of a statement. Like, it's been a couple days since the series finished. I mean, damn near we're with the Lakers and Warriors at the moment. And the fact that that quote is still sort of swimming through my consciousness, just bopping around, it just takes me a bit to really sit there, breathe, and think like, wow, what a legend. What a legend. Dillon Brooks, especially in this situation, I wouldn't be surprised he got some money slid in. I wouldn't. Hey, all I'm saying is, Ja Morant goes up to Dillon Brooks like, hey, I know the extension that was offered to you earlier this year wasn't enough for you. And for those of you guys that are unaware, the Grizzlies offered Dillon Brooks an extension earlier in the season. He declined the extension. They don't want him anymore. Post these playoff series, they said, oh no, we don't want you anyways. All right, we don't want you anyways, which is heartbreaking. But Ja Morant probably caught wind of this and said, listen, I'm in a lot of heat. It ain't looking too good for me. Or NLE Chopper with the way Ja Morant's effect also impacted him somehow. I'll slide you X amount of money. Do what you can to, make it not so much about me. Dillon Brooks, how much we talking about here? That's when my man Adam Silver comes out of the shadows. Comes out of the shadows like a villain. Says, I'll match whatever he gives you. I'll double it. And that's how we got to this situation. Now, don't trust me. Don't trust my alleged source, even though I've already revealed his name. I don't like to say that I'm this close to Adam Silver. However, me and him get along quite well. Every time and time again, I send him some certain changes we might need in the NBA. He leaves me on red, of course. But I needed to give my piece on the Dillon Brooks situation as far as the attention he's gathered, the role he played, and his uncertain future. Now, I just want to say I don't believe Dillon Brooks is a player that, all right, let's ship him to China, which, by the way, as funny as the jokes can be, still an outstanding player in the grand scheme of things, in the very, very grand scheme of things. I believe Dillon Brooks could be a solid spark plug for a team coming off the bench. Definitely restricted minutes. Dillon Brooks needs to get in his bag this summer when it comes to shooting selection and overall shooting. I mean, when it comes to IQ, defensive IQ moment, all that other stuff, there's only so much I believe he can do in such a short span of time, but shooting needs to be a factor, especially at this day and age.